Gurave Gaurachandraya Radhikaya Tadalaye Krishnaya Krishna Bhaktaya Tad Bhaktaya Namo Namaha Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Krishnaya Vasudevaya Devaki Nandanaya Cha Nanda Gopa Kumaraya Govindaya Namo Namaha Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shiva Sadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare You are all welcome at ISKCON Vrindavan, Sri Krishna Balaram Mandir. This place is Raman Reti, the place where Krishna and Balaram along with his coward boys were playing in this sand. The Braj Raj, the dust of Vrindavan, is so auspicious that every item has touch of lotus feet of Lord Krishna. So Krishna has kept all his mercy in Braj Raj, the fine sand of Vrindavan. So we are thankful to Charu Mataji and Hansa Gokul Prabhu, who have made you fortunate by bringing all of you in Vrindavan. Srila Prabhupada said, by simply purchasing ticket of the train, bus or plane, you can never see Vrindavan. Krishna and his associates are having their pastime eternally here. So this place is so dear to Krishna and so much exalted that the creator Brahma wants to be small plant at the border of Vrindavan, that the people who are coming in Vrindavan and going out of Vrindavan, if the dust from the lotus feet Brahmaji gets, he feels that I am blessed. And the greatest devotee among the Krishna's devotees, Uddhav, he lived here for a couple of months, associated with Brajavasis and Gopas and Gopis. And his desire ultimately was to become some stone on the path in Vrindavan, or some herb, or some small grass, and if that get a touch of the lotus feet of, say, They all these things, the stone on the path, the dust, the grass, they have always the touch of the lotus feet of the devotees of the Krishna gopis. And if I am used for that, they use me as a stone on the path. If they use me as a herb or some plant, then I feel my life is most fortunate. So such exalted people have so high regard for this 84 kos square. Kos means 2 miles is equal to 1 crores. This whole area is actually embassy of spiritual world. The Golok Dham of Krishna, which is in the spiritual world, has descended down along with Krishna here on the earth. So this piece of land, which is almost from 3 sides surrounded by a river Yamuna, which is like a necklace for Vrindavan. She never wants to leave Vrindavan. Then Giriraj Govardhan, which is the best devotee of Krishna, Haridas Varya, is in the center of this whole Brajamandal. This 21 kilometer long. This mountain is small, but it's called Giriraj, is king of all the mountains. It's called Govardhan because it gives all pleasure to the cows, increase the pleasure of the cows, so that it's called Govardhan. So much so that the 3 great demigods, Brahma, Vishnu and Mahesh, they are here as these mountains. You go to the Barsana, there is 4-headed Brahma. Chaturmukhi Brahma is there, and he is relishing the pastime of Krishna and Radha there. If you go to Nandagram, that mountain is Lord Shiva. He is in the form of mountain. There is enjoying the pastime, relishing the pastime of Krishna. And Govardhan is considered Vishnu. He is a great devotee for the gopis, but he is Lord Vishnu actually. So these, even the mountains and the trees here are not ordinary trees. If you go and see the Radha Kund and Sham Kund, these are the 2 reservoirs of the water. To identify the place of Radha Kund, the mood of Radha Rani Sri Krishna, as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Gauranga Mahaprabhu came all the way by foot, walking from Jagannath Puri to Vrindavan Dham. Till that time, nobody has actually located the place of most auspicious Radha Kund. Srila Rupa Goswami writes, from Vaikunt, which is in the spiritual world where Lord Narayan resides, there are innumerable Vaikunts, not one Vaikunt, innumerable Vaikunts where Lord Narayan resides. Higher than Vaikunt is Mathura, because Krishna appeared here. There is no appearance of Krishna in Vaikuntha. So higher than Vaikunt is Mathura, and transcendently higher than Mathura is Vrindavan. Vrinda actually is the name of Tulsi Maharani. This is the forest of Vrinda Devi. But Vrinda Devi is so much dedicated to Radharani that she gave and named this forest. Vrinda Devi made the Radharani queen of this forest, so she is called Vrindavan Ishwari. Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavan Ishwari Vrishabhano Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priya. So Vrindavan Ishwari is the name of Radharani. This is Vrinda Devi this forest of Vrinda, this Vrinda Devi, and in one form, Vrinda Devi is Tulsi. Tulsi in the form of holy plant, Vrinda Devi is here, serving the divine couple, but Vrinda Devi as a gopi is staying at Vrinda Kund. So she has a special function in pastime of Radha and Krishna. So Srila Rupa Goswami says Vrindavan is higher than Mathura because Lord Sri Krishna played here. So every centimeter of the dust of Vrindavan has fortune because lotus feet of Krishna has touched that little dust. And higher than Vrindavan is Govardhan, because Krishna with his own lotus hand lifted Govardhan. And Govardhan gave protection to all the Brajavasis. So Govardhan is a symbol of unity. For 7 days, Gopas and Gopis all together, days and night were together. So that is the Govardhan symbol of unity, and that is higher than Vrindavan. And then Srila Rupa Goswami says higher than Govardhan is Radha Kund, because that none different than Radharani. It is the love of Radharani which has become liquid in the form of Radha Kund. So I was saying Radha Kund is a place which was identified by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who is Krishna in the mood of Radharani. So he identified his place. Next to the Radha Kund is Shyam Kund. So I was telling the age tree of the Vrindavan is not ordinary tree. So when Shyam Kund excavation was going on, when they were digging the Radha Kund and making it beautiful under the instruction of Raghunath Das Goswami, in the night Raghunath Das Goswami had a dream, and the 5 Pandavas appears and says, "We are Pandava brothers and we are friends of Krishna and relishing Krishna's pastime at Radha Kund. We are in the form of tree. Please don't cut us." So next day Raghunath Das Goswami instructed the workers, "Please leave these trees alone, don't cut them." So the Shyam Kund is not square as Radha Kund. So the point I am making is, where you are now, this whole area of Braj Mandal is transcendental. It is Golok Dham appearing in the material world, similar to the, as I said, embassy, and like when Jankiyapuri we have embassy of, say, UK, embassy of USA. So inside all the rules and regulation of that country are followed. And anybody who wants to go to that country will get visa from those embassies. So similarly, this Vrindavan is embassy of Golok Vrindavan. And here we have to come and relish the places of pastime of Lord Sri Radha and Krishna, their lordship. So there are innumerable pastime places of Radha and Krishna, and Radha and Krishna's pastime, along with all the associates, is eternally going on, as it's called Nitya Leela. Unmanifested pastime or Nitya Leela is going on every moment. But those who have a transcendental vision are those who are blessed by the mercy of Radha Krishna. In their heart, Srila Prabhupada says, these pastimes will be relayed like the television. It's called spiritual television within the heart of a devotee. once Srila Rupa Goswami, I don't know whether you know Rupa Goswami or not, so I may say like this. This is eternal, the outpost of spiritual world on earth. Not only this, Vrindavan is for Golok. Similarly, Ayodhya is the outpost of Saket, which is in the spiritual world where the Ramachandra and his associate lives. Dwarka is also Vaikuntha appearing on the earth. From Dwarka Dham, which is in the spiritual world, has appeared also on the earth. So when Krishna was here on this planet, he lived for 125 years. Out of that, only 11 years he lived in Vrindavan. Roughly few days or months here and there. He was here only for 11 years. In those 11 years, he has passed time at 3 places with 3 type of mellows. First, his pastime are in Gokul. His childhood pastime are in Gokul, and they are for the Vatsalya devotees, those devotees who love Krishna as their darling, loving son. So Krishna, those who want to love Krishna as parents, for them the pastime of Krishna as a childhood pastime, they are in Gokul. They are 3 years and 4 months. Krishna is pastime there. Then for only one Krishna's protection and safety, all the residents of Golok decided that there are so many demons came to kill Krishna. Somehow Lord Narayan, which Nanda Baba used to worship as a Salangram Shila, has protected us and our dear Krishna. So better we should leave this place. So all the Gopas, Nanda Baba and all the Gopas, Gopis and Goward, they left Gokul. They came here. And from where you entered into Vrindavan, Chatikra is called Chatikra. Chatikra is a word coming from Chakra. Chakra means bullock carts. Bullock carts are called Chakra. So they had all their bullock carts here and they lived here for more than 3 years. So here Krishna has a pastime of herding the calves from 4 to 5 years, and after 5 years he was herding cows. So Krishna as a Gopal, his pastime are here in this. Here, right here, Raman Reti, this area is playing place of Krishna and Balaram and all the cowherd boys. Other side of Yamuna also, where Krishna was herding the calves, and there's a Vatsasur demon came, and after killing that, everybody said, oh, this demon came as a calf, so now you have to go to all holy places. So he called all the holy places in that well that's called Triveni Koop. There's a one well in Bhandir 1 where the water like a milk used to come on a day when the Monday and the Umavas are together, Someti Amas. Soma means Monday and Amavas means the dark fortnight. When this comes, when the dark fortnights comes on Monday, at that time this water used to come as a milk. And still people used to go and take bath on that day. Hundreds and thousands of people, 100,000 of people go and take water and take bath in that well. No? That well is there. We went and we took bath. It doesn't look like a milk, but it used to be milk. And there is a place called Bhandir Wat. And this is a place where Radha and Krishna was married by Brahmaji under that Bandir Vat. So there are many pastimes there. So there are this whole area, this Vatsasur Vad was there. So this Krishna was living there in Vrindavan, and after say when Krishna was say almost 7 years, he lifted the Govardhan hill. Then they moved from here to Nandgaon, which was the palace of the forefathers of Nanda Baba. So this was their place earlier. So then they moved to the Gokul, but then they came back to the Nandgaon. So when Krishna was living in Nandgaon, he was over 7 years old. And he was there only till 11 years. So from there, so the pastime in this area are for friendship, Sakha Bhav. For Sakharas, therefore Krishna Balaram Prabhupada has established here, because it's a place for the friendship pastime of Krishna. So Krishna and Balaram, and then behind there are Gopas. This is a place, that place, pastime place. From Nandagaon, mostly the pastime of Krishnas are with gopis. That is for Madhurya Bhav. Those who has the sentiment for Krishna as a lover, they have to follow and mostly relish those pastimes. So when Krishna was here, there was all these places where Krishna had his pastimes. Childhood pastime in Gokul, cowherd pastime in Vrindavan, and then conjugal pastime in Nandgaon. But this Vrindavan is like a lotus flower. Lotus flower, in night it closes, in day it opens. This is like lotus. So in night, this Vrindavan is a bridge, which means it's always moving. So in night it closes like that. So Nandgaon and Vrindavan are hardly 1 kilometer. So for Krishna to go for pastime, it is just few steps to go. But in the day it opens. When the demon comes in day, they don't reach to Krishna because the places are far away in the day. In the night they are together. So when Krishna was here, all these pastime places were there. But when then Krishna left this place, after 11 years, he went to Mathura. Actually, Krishna, the son of Nanda and Yashoda, who is the Swayam Bhagavan, he never leaves Vrindavan. He always stays in Vrindavan. Vasudeva Krishna, who came on the request of Brahma to unburden the earth of the demons and to give protection to the devotees and to establish the Dharma, that Vasudeva Krishna went to the Mathura. The Swayam Bhagavan Krishna, he stayed in unmanifest pastime in Vrindavan. There's one place called Akrur Ghat. It's called Akrur Ghat. Ghat means is a bathing place at the bank of Yamuna, where Akrur took bath. When Akrur was taking Krishna and Balaram as 11-year young boys on his chariot from Nandgaon to Mathura on invitation of Kansa. Akrur took bath at that place, so that place is called Akrur Ghat. Still there is a temple there. Akrur temple, there's a temple there very nearby. It's opposite to Pagal. There's one temple of Pagal Baba. Opposite that there's one road going to Akrur Ghat. So here, from this boundary, Krishna never goes. So this is the place when Krishna stays in unmanifest pastime Vrindavan. And then Krishna, in the mood of Vasudeva Krishna, goes to the Mathura. And almost 11 years, says 17 years or so, Krishna was in Mathura, more or less, over 14. 18 times Jarasan came. So the point I am making is, after that, Krishna shifted from the Mathura to Dwarka, where almost 19 years he lived there. So So after Krishna left this place, externally in manifest pastime, Jarasandha actually destroyed most of the pastime places in all these areas. Well, I can say like that, Krishna came back from Dwarka. He took all his associates from here, Nanda, Yashoda, Gopis, Radha, all back to Golok Dham. He came here. He took all of them back to his own spiritual world. Then this whole forest was deserted. Nobody was living there. So after Krishna departed from this planet, and when Pandavas heard that Krishna has departed from this planet, so Pandava also decided to retire from ruling. So they left for Himalaya. Then the Parikshat, the grandson of Arjun, was made the emperor of the universe. At that time, this place called Mathura Mandal or Brij Mandal, the ruler appointed was great grandson of Lord Sri Krishna, Vajranath. Vajranath, the great grandson of Krishna. Krishna and Rukmani has a son Pradyumna. Pradyumna has a son Aniruddha. And Aniruddha has a son Vajranath. So Vajranath was the ruler here. And at that time, nobody was living here. It's a deserted place completely. So he said, I should rule on, there's no subject on whom I rule. So Parikshat Maharaj and Vajranath, they visited the spiritual, say, it's called Kul Guru, family priest of Nanda Baba. His name is Sandalya Rishi. So Sandalya Rishi told them that pastime of Krishna is going on, unmanifest. Everybody is here. You are not able to see them. So what you do is you re-establish all the pastime places of Krishna. So on the instruction of Sandalya Rishi, Maharaj Parikshat sent some businessmen and rich people here, and then they started building the temples and excavating all the pastime places. So at that time, first time, the Vigraha, Archa Vigraha of Krishna were installed in Vrindavan. This Dev, Govind Dev, Hardev, Keshav Dev, 3 Dev temples were established by Vajranath. And then Gopal. Madan Gopal is Madan Mohan, Nathji Gopal, which is now in Nath Dwara, and Gopinath. So 3 Nath, 3 Dev. These are the temple established by Vajranath and Vrinda Devi. So these temples were established at that time, and then he excavated all the pastime places. This is Radha Kund and Sham Kund. Inside the Sham Kund is a Vajra Kund, which was excavated by Vajranath. So Vajranath really re-established all the glories of whole Brij Mandal and all the pastime places, and the people who came from different places, they established here, they lived here, and the Brij was again vibrant. But after the, say, after 2,000-3,000 years, this bridge again became completely deserted. During the Mughal era, 500 years back, the Mughals from Agra was the old name of Agra is Agarban. And next to the Agra, at the bank of river Jamuna, is Bateshwar. And Bateshwar was actually the kingdom of Yadavas, Maharaj Ugarsen, and they have their kingdom Bateshwar. So this whole area was ruled by Yaduvansis. So from there, this place at that time was the hunting forest for the Mughals. So there was nobody living there. Some dacoits were there. So when Sri Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared here, say 525 years or so, so when he was almost 24-year old, he took sannyas, and after that, which means almost say 500 years back, he selected some persons who were in the government of Nawab Hussain Shah in Bengal. They were the two great scholars and ministers in the government of Nawab Hussain Shah. And their names were Muslims also. They were Saraswat Brahman, but because they were serving the Muslim rulers, so they become Dabir Khas and Shakir Malik. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu identified them and he named them Rupa and Sanatan. And he asked them, now you will go to Vrindavan and you excavate all the pastime places of Radha Krishna there. So, literally speaking, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu understand that they serve the Muslims, they know their language, they know their culture, and this place at that time was ruled by Mughals. It was I think Akbar was ruling at that time. The Emperor Akbar was ruling at that time. So because they know their mentality, so they are the right person who can really stay here and can do the job. Even 100 years back, say 150 years back, when Bhakti Vinod Thakur came here, there were so many dacoits living here. So many dacoits were living here, and therefore he told people, he was a magistrate in the British government, he told them, please you take care of this place, make this place free from dacoits. But generally it is saying here, माट को चोर वृंदावन को ऐसे ताके जैसे चंदा को चकोर. So here thieves from the other side of Yamuna, in the Aarti, the evening Aarti, they used to go up and take the golden kalash, start dismantling. By the Sandhya Aarti, they already take this and jump into the Yamuna and go on the other side. So Aarti चलते में भी उठा के सब ले जाते थे सामान चोर. इसलिए कहते ब्रज को बांस बड़ो कठिन मेरे भाई, ब्रज में रहना बहुत मुश्किल है. बाहर बंदर अंदर चूहा चोर बड़ो दुखदाई. आपके पास एक कपड़ा है, बाहर रखो तो बंदर ले जाएगा, अंदर रखा तो चूहा खा जाएगा, दोनों से बच गया तो चोर ले जाएगा. हम 31 साल पहले 25 साल यहाँ आए तो डर लगता. इट वॉज टू स्केयर. जब ये मंदिर बना था उस जमाने में, दिन को दोपहर के बाद कोई रिक्शे वाला यहाँ नहीं आता था. दिन में कोई रिक्शे वाला भी यहाँ नहीं आना चाहता था. Nobody wanted to come here. It was so deserted place. कुछ भी नहीं था यहाँ, जंगल था. अब ये अभी हमारे सामने एक जो पीसीओ का फोन होता था बांके बिहारी के सामने, और एक फोन होता था इस गेस्ट हाउस में, बस कोई फोन नहीं था यहाँ. हमको फोन करना होता था, सबका रात को यहाँ खड़े होते थे सब लाइन में सन्यासी कि हम बाहर से अमेरिका से फोन आएगा रात को, तो उनका दिन होता था 2 बजे 3 बजे फोन रिसीव करने के लिए खड़े होते थे, और करना होता था बांके बिहारी जाते थे. वृंदावन बहुत सिंपल था. अब तो रात को 12 बजे तक खुला है, कनाट पैलेस की तरह, पता नहीं क्या क्या यहाँ का माहौल हो गया. अब तो वृंदावन हमको दिखता ही नहीं है बेसिकली. वी डोंट सी रियली व्हाट वृंदावन एक्चुअली व्हिच वाज व्हेन द गोस्वामीज वर लिविंग. सो इन 2 गोस्वामी को चैतन्य महाप्रभु ने भेजा. इनसे पहले और गोस्वामी लोकनाथ और भूगर्भ को भेजा, और 4 गोस्वामी फिर आए. इन 6 गोस्वामी 7 गोस्वामियों ने अब जो हमको वृंदावन के मंदिर दिख रहे हैं, बट which temples we see now, they all are built by on the order of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. This Vrindavan is re-excavated, and all the glories of this whole Braj Mandal is brought back by these Goswamis. तो आप यहाँ अब इन गोस्वामी के साथ इसको सप्त देवालय देखेंगे. 7 टेम्पल established by the Goswamis. उनमें से रूप गोस्वामी का मंदिर जो है वो लाल पत्थर का बना हुआ है. अकबर से स्पेशली परमिशन लेके महाराज मान सिंह ने इसको बनवाने की परमिशन दिलवाई थी. और ये पत्थर उस समय में वहां से आया था जहां से आगरे का किला बना था. आगरे का फोर्ट भी लाल पत्थर का बना हुआ सेम. दैट सेम स्टोन इज यूज्ड फॉर दैट टेम्पल. और उस टेम्पल के ऊपर के 3rd फ्लोर का जो कलश था, द गोल्डन कलश, वो जब रात को चांदनी में चमकता था वो औरंगजेब को आगरा से दिखता था. सो ही डिस्ट्रॉयड 2 फ्लोर्स ऑफ दैट टेम्पल. अभी ऊपर से टूटा हुआ पड़ा है, आप देखेंगे तो. इट्स ऑलरेडी ऑन ए हिली प्लेस कॉल्ड गोमाटीला, where Govind Dev appeared to Rupa Goswami after, say, 5,000 years back. Govind Dev was established. Then it was hidden in that mountain, small sandy dune, and one cow was always giving milk at that place. And Rupa Goswami got the information, so he excavated, and then he found this Govind Dev Ji, which he established in this beautiful temple. Nice carving inside temple. If you go and see the temple, and if you go that temple, you ask them to show the place from where Govind Dev was found. So they will take you to the small down cave where Govind Dev was actually appeared. But now this Govind Dev is in Jaipur. I don't know if you are going from here back to Delhi or Jaipur. So if you go to Jaipur, so first is Madan Mohan, which is in Karoli. So Madan Mohan was established by Sanatana Goswami. And this temple is at the bank of Yamuna. And this temple is also monument because it's also destroyed by the Mughals. A beautiful temple. This temple was built by the donation of Mr. Kapoor. His boat was stuck here. And Sanatana Goswami somehow said, Madan Gopal can do miracles, so he was successful. Then he built that temple, beautiful Madan Mohan temple. And then Gopinath temple is there, Radha Shyam Sundar Radha Damodar. Rupa Goswami excavated the deity of Radha Damodar for Jiva Goswami. So this is the place where Jiva Goswami was teaching all the other. Rupa Goswami's Bhajan Kutir is there. Prabhupada's Bhajan Kutir is there. So this place is like a center for us, a central point for us actually to go there and see one Govardhan Shila, big, which is a lotus feet of Krishna, cow, and a mark of flute. This was given to Sanatana Goswami by Sri Krishna himself. And he said, you just do the 4 circumambulance of this Govardhan Shila, it will be considered as Govardhan Parikrama. So its place is there. You go and ask the Pujari, he will show you. So these temples, then the Radha Gokulan. So all these temples are here that you visit, and says the Madan Mohan is our Sambandh deity. If you go and pray to the Madan Mohan, then you will develop relationship with Krishna. And that relationship will be blessed by Sanatana Goswami because he is the Acharya for Sambandh. And his Samadhi is next to the Madan Mohan. You go behind and there is a Samadhi of Radha, of Srila Sanatana Goswami. Then when you go and see, and the lotus feet of Madan Mohan are exactly resembling Krishna's lotus feet. As certified by Uttara, the mother of Parikshit, who has personally seen Krishna, and the queens of the Krishna. When these deities were made, the queens were alive here, and Uttara was there, and it was asked how it looks like. He said, lotus feet of Madan Mohan are exactly resembling Krishna. So the sambandha or the relation with Krishna start with the lotus feet. Therefore, our all bhakti is based on to become absorbed in seeing the lotus feet of Krishna. And lotus feet of Krishna has some 18 marks. And if when you meditate on Krishna's lotus feet, if you remember those marks, that is actually meditation on lotus feet of Krishna. There's a vajra, under the big toe, there's a one barley seed, jaw. If you think of that, then you have always abundance of food grains in your house. घर में भंडार भरे रहेंगे जब को देखेंगे तो. Then he has vajra. Vajra, there's a mark of vajra. If you think of that, Lord's vajra, vajra has destroyed all the mountains. Indra's vajra has cut the mountain to the pieces. So if you think of the vajra, then all the sinful mountains of many lifetimes will be destroyed to the dust. Then there's a lotus, there's a flag, and each mark has also, each mark at the lotus feet of Krishna has significance, and we have to think of the lotus feet. So Madan Mohan and then Govind Dev Ji. This deity was established by Vajranath, and Govind Dev Ji's lotus face is similar to Krishna. And Govind Dev, by going and praying to Govind Dev, will develop devotional service. So he's Abhidheya deity. He is the Lord of giving devotion, practical devotion. हमें भक्ति चाहिए, गोविंद देव को प्रार्थना करनी है. And then the Abhideya Acharya is Rupa Goswami. By his mercy, by reading his teaching of Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, we will actually understand Bhakti. आप कभी भक्ति रसामृत सिंधु पढ़ेंगे भक्ति शास्त्री में, तो आपको पता लगेगा कि भक्ति होती क्या है, साधन भक्ति क्या होती है. 64 अंग साधन भक्ति के है. 64 out of that 5 angas most important, and one of the anga is to come to the dham. And if you come to the dham with the devotees, then you are fulfilling 2 angas, because the other most important is association of devotee. Third, if you hear Bhagavatam, then the 3rd anga is with that. And then you see the deities of Krishna here, right? 4th anga is there. And what is the 5th anga? Chanting holy name. Chanting holy name. So now you have 3-4 days to have 5 all angas doing here regularly, enthusiastically. And Rupa Goswami says, even new devotee will have a glimpse of Bhav Bhakti, which is not very easy. But you will be ecstatic sometime in Kirtan, sometime seeing the beautiful form of Radha Shyam Sundar Krishna Balaram. Sometime in a morning Bhagavatam, if you hear, then you will feel some difference spiritually enlivened here. So Radha Govind Dev is you pray for devotion. Then the 3rd deity is Gopinath temple. Gopinath temple is, we have to beg to get Krishna Prem. Priyojan. This deity is Priyojan deity. And the Vakshisthal means the chest part of Krishna is exactly like Gopinath. So Krishna is bent in 3 places called Tribhangalalit. So first band is at the neck, second band is at the chest, and third is in the leg. So Madan Mohan is at the lotus feet, Govind Dev is neck, and the chest is Gopinath. And Acharya, which will give actually the love of Krishna, is Raghunath Das Goswami. That when you go to Radha Kund, you can go to the Samadhi of Raghunath Das Goswami at the bank of Radha Kund. He actually excavated the Radha Kund and Sham Kund. And for that, one day he thought, well, these are the beautiful places. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself came and he actually recognized these places. They look like a muddy small pond, and people used to call Gori and Kala. This is a black and this is a white. White was Radha Kund and black was Shyam Kund. So he wanted to excavate that. So, but then he said, well, I have left everything. He was the son of very rich father and uncle and only one child in the family, having 12 lakh golden coin per month income. And that time he left everything. And he's the one of the Goswami who lived with Chaitanya Mahaprabhu for 18 years. So every day for 3 hours he used to speak Chaitanya Charitamrita. So he said, well, I'm not thinking of pennies and pounds now to build this thing. He forgot that. But a person who was a rich man, he went to Badrik Ashram. His desire was fulfilled, so he wanted to donate something there. He was sleeping there. Narnarayan told him that whatever you have brought for us, take it, give it to Raghunath Das Goswami because he wants to excavate the Radha Kund and Shyam Kund. That person walked all the way from Badrinath by foot in those days. He came here. He found Raghunath Das Goswami and he said, this is Lord Narayan told me that I should give you this Lakshmi to build all these places. He said, that's good. I cannot use your Lakshmi. You now supervise this building here. I will do my bhajan. So that person actually has helped Raghunath Das Goswami to make these two places, Radha Kund and Shyam Kund. So these are the three deities which are. Naam Muskam, yeah. Who was in that? So these are the three main deities. So it is generally believed that if we can see the three deities in one day, it's like a complete darshan of Krishna. So therefore most of the devotees in the morning after Mangal Arati from here go to Madan Mohan. So by darshan Arati they see Madan Mohan. And from there it will take 3.5 hours or so to go to the Govind Devji. So they may be able to reach there by noon Arati, possibly. If not, then evening 5 o'clock Arati there and 7 o'clock Arati at Gopinath. So all three you can have in one day. That is considered complete darshan of Krishna. But those who are not able to go there, go to the Radharaman. This Radharaman is a salangram which has appeared. Some person brought the jewelry and the cloth for all the deities, so he also gave to Raghunath Gopal Bhatt Goswami. Gopal Bhatt Goswami was actually lamenting that I have salangram. He's like a round. How can I decorate him? So he was sleeping at night. In the morning he got up and he saw the salangram has become Radharaman. These three band and small one teeth is there and it's beautiful. So he decorated there. He called all the Goswamis. A big festival was celebrated there. Abhishek was done. In that temple on the back side, this fire started by Gopal Bhatt Goswami is still burning. Same fire they are using every day with the wood and cooking for the deities. On the back, if you go, they will show you actually this fire is still going on. And same wood cooking is still going on. Old principles are even still followed there. So this Radharaman is a complete Krishna. His face is like Govind Devji, his chest is like Gopinath, and his lotus feet is like Madan Mohan. So it's a complete darshan of Krishna there in Radharaman. So recently we have Tulsi Salangram marriage, Vivaha. So generally Salangram is Vishnu, but actually that is all right because of course is that. But for us Salangram is Radharaman. And Brinda Devi is Gopi. Actually is a Gopi. And marriage of Tulsi and Salangram is like Radharaman is marrying to the Tulsi Devi. So for us the Salangram is Radharamanji. So these are the 7, maybe today you are going to the 7 Sapdevali at Chamko? So 3 today. And what other places you will go? Plan में क्या है? गोकुल जाएंगे? कल गोकुल जाएंगे? अर्ली मॉर्निंग जाएंगे या क्लास के बाद? गोकुल में कोई मंदिर तो वैसे बंद नहीं होने वाला है, क्लास के बाद फिर लेट हो जाएगा।
बरसाना जा रहे हैं।
कल प्रभु जी हम जा रहे हैं बरसाना परिक्रमा।
बरसाना परिक्रमा,
नंदगांव, वृंदाकुंड, टेरकदम।
ठीक है।
फिर परसों जाएंगे, परसों वृंदावन है, ये जो बाकी सब तो द्वार वाले बच्चे हैं, गोविंद देव जी, गोपीनाथ जी, रमनलाल जी, गोकुलानंद जी, ये करेंगे। और फिर 20 तारीख को जाएंगे फिर से, उस दिन गोकुल जाएंगे, गोकुल, रमन रेती, रावल एंड दामोदर जी स्थली।
फिर आगे थोड़ा बलदेव जी भी जाना है।
बलदेव जी साथ, सरसाक्षी प्रभु।
हाँ, दाऊ जी साथ ले जाना, दाऊ जी तक जाना साथ।
जी जी,
दाऊ जी भी देख लेना।
जी। और फिर 21 तारीख को परिक्रमा करेंगे प्रभु जी, और 22 को फिर जाएंगे जन्मस्थल, जन्मस्थल है अनदर टेम्पल। 23 को फिर जयपुर।
सो कल जहाँ आप जाएंगे बरसाना,
जी
उसकी परिक्रमा करेंगे।
जी, सब साक्षी प्रभु साथ चल रहे हैं, तो सब साक्षी प्रभु के साथ बरसाना परिक्रमा, दर्शन नंदगांव, वृंदाकुंड और टेरकदम।
वृंदाकुंड और टेरकदम। पावन सरोवर दिखाएगा नंदगांव में। पावन सरोवर पास में सनातन गोस्वामी की भजन कुटीर है, और टेरकदम रूप गोस्वामी की भजन कुटीर है, तो वो चलेगा, उसकी कथा बताएगा सब। एक चीज और पता नहीं आपको, शाम तक उधर रहो तो फिर जावट देख लो ना साथ में, इतना जब जा रहे हो तो जावट साथ में ही है। जावट 1 किलोमीटर है टेरकदम से अंदर। नहीं नहीं, जावट इसमें जावट जा सकते हो,
जावट जा सकते हैं।
जावट पास में सामने ही, अंदर जाना है, मंदिर देखना है जावट का। वो राधा रानी का ससुराल है, और वहां से राधा रानी, इस जहाँ टेरकदम है ना, टेरकदम जहाँ खड़े होंगे वो रास्ता है राधा रानी के आने का अपने ससुराल जावट से बरसाने। नहीं, बरसाना नहीं, सीधा नंदगांव। रोज नंदगांव में कृष्ण के भोजन बनाने के लिए राधा रानी इस रास्ते से आती है, तो वो जगह है रास्ता वो आने का। और कृष्ण बछड़े चराने जाए हैं तो इस जगह पे आके बैठते थे गैया चराने के लिए। उधर एक कृष्ण की बैठने की जगह है, गोपष्टमी को वहाँ कृष्ण, 2 कृष्ण बलराम बना के और वहाँ ला के बैठते हैं। बिल्कुल टेरकदम के बाहर की तरफ एक बैठक है, ग्वाल बैठक, उधर कृष्ण को बिठाते हैं। अब तो हम गोपष्टमी में एक बार गए थे, देखा था वहाँ का जो उत्सव ऐसा मनाते हैं। तो टेरकदम देखेंगे, वृंदाकुंड। वृंदाकुंड में पता नहीं आप कितने बजे जाएंगे। वृंदाकुंड के पीछे है गुप्त कुंड। नहीं, 7 बजे। मैं ये कहता हूँ कि तोते जो हैं वृंदाकुंड के, एक हाथ में तो आशीर्वाद है, एक हाथ में तोता है, उसका नाम है दक्ष। उसके 1 लाख तोते सेवक हैं, वो सब सुबह 7 बजे वो गुप्त कुंड के पास आ जाते हैं, और फिर दक्ष उनको कहेगा जाके देख के आओ वो राधा रानी कहाँ है, अब निकली है कि नहीं, कृष्ण कहाँ है इस वक्त। तो एक एक झुंड तोतों का जाके सब पता लगा के आएगा, फिर आके बोलते जाएंगे वृंदावन को। तो इनका 5 टाइम, राधा कृष्ण का 5 टाइम वृंदावन, वृंदा देवी की सेवा है। अन्य पूर्णमासी करती है, वो तो बूढ़ी है। पूर्णमासी अन्य 5 टाइम जितने कृष्ण के हैं, गौचारण लीला है, माखन चोरी है, ये सब तो वो करती है अरेंज। पूर्णमासी जो उसकी माँ है, शांतिपुरी माँ के, वो बड़ी बूढ़ी है ना, तो राधा कृष्ण के पास में उसको जो है तो संकोच होता है, तो इसलिए वो काम वृंदा देवी का है। तो वृंदा देवी राधा कृष्ण के सारे मिलन के योजना बनाती है। उसके तोते, अब कोई कहते हैं अभी भी वहाँ शाम को तो मतलब सुबह को तोते आते हैं, सुबह से ये काम चालू हो जाता है वृंदावन से, कि कहाँ से कौन कहाँ जा रहा है, कहाँ आ रहा है, बस में एक मिनट की खबर आती है कि कहाँ पहुँचे हैं अभी वो। और इसको गोविंद लीला अमृत के नाम से कविराज गोस्वामी ने पुस्तक लिखा है कि 12 महीने में 24 घंटे में हर 3 घंटे में राधा कृष्ण कहाँ होते। 12 महीने 24 घंटे हर 3 घंटे में कहाँ होते हैं। इसको कहते हैं अष्टयाम लीला। अष्टपहर याम में 3 घंटे होते हैं। तो इनका टाइम टेबल है कि 4, 4:30 से 7 बजे तक कहाँ होंगे, 7 से 9 तक कहाँ होंगे, दोपहर में राधा कुंड पे होंगे, शाम को यहाँ होंगे। और ये पूरा पुस्तक है, इसको कहते हैं लीला सुमरन।
प्रभु जी कल कहाँ होंगे बता दो।
कल का
कल कहाँ पे बता दो।
ये बहुत वो उसमें यार, ये महीना श्रावण का महीना है, तो राधा रानी अब बरसाना जाएगी, झूला का दिन है, वो ये महीने से ये महीने तक यहाँ रहेगी। वो उसमें पूरा वो पास टाइम है कि किस दिन जी गोविंद लीला अमृत, गोविंद लीला अमृत में वो पूरा डिटेल उसका, इसको कहते हैं लीला चिंतन। किस समय कृष्ण, दोपहर के समय कृष्ण राधा कुंड पे वो नौका विहार करते हैं। और सूरज कुंड है पास में, एक जाते हैं, वो अभी आप तो नहीं जाएंगे, सूर्य कुंड सूर्य की पूजा करने के लिए जाते हैं। वो रास्ते में ये बीच में एक रास्ता आता है, क्या नाम है उस जगह का, सूर्य कुंड मैंने कह दिया, सूर्य की पूजा करने के लिए जाते हैं।
उनका प्रसाद ले लेते हैं, वो जो भोग लेके जाते हैं, वो कृष्णा बोलते हैं सूरज कुंड मैं ही हूँ, प्रीस्ट मुझे दे दो।
अरे वहाँ वो जगह है, वहाँ उधर राधा कुंड से थोड़ा सा पहले ये जगह है, जहाँ आप जाएंगे रावल, नहीं रावल तो उधर रह गया, राधा कुंड जाते हैं रास्ते में, जब राधा कुंड से जाएंगे ना, तो नंद बाबा यहाँ आके रहा था छत्तीसगढ़ में। वो रावल से बिरसभानु महाराजा के राल के पास में रहे थे, आगे एक राल गांव आएगा राधा कुंड से पहले। तो राधा रानी की बाल लीलाएं सब यहाँ हुई हैं। वो एक गांव है उसके, वहाँ आके रहे थे, ये राल उसके इस एरिया में वो रहे थे सारे। तो ये यहाँ रहे थे, वो वहाँ रहे थे, वो छोड़ के जब आए थे वहाँ से, तो रावल से। तो कल ये सब दर्शन कीजिए। मेरे ख्याल में अभी समय आप प्रसाद लेने जाएंगे क्या? हरे कृष्णा, थैंक यू वेरी मच। हरि बोल, प्रभुपाद की जय। अच्छी बात है, कल तो 7 बजे निकलेंगे।
आपकी शाम को बोल रहे क्लास है यहाँ?
मैं कल शाम को तो मैं आज मेरा शाम को भगवत गीता की क्लास 7 बजे से 7 से 8:30 तक है, और कल सुबह हिंदी क्लास है, तब आप चले जाइए दर्शन पे। मैं आया ही सिर्फ 2 दिन एक क्लास देने के लिए था।
स्पेशली अहमदाबाद से आए ना?
अब मैं अहमदाबाद से आया हूँ, कल फिर मेरे को जाना है।
2 दिन के लिए अहमदाबाद से आए हैं। He is come here to give class and after 2 days going back to Ahmedabad. And then from there Prabhuji is traveling to आपने बोला वो
अब बाय रोड जाऊंगा मैं भीलवाड़ा में 3 दिन कथा करके फिर अहमदाबाद 9 दिन राम कथा करूंगा। और वो कथा रात की पूरी होगी, सुबह दूसरे दिन से जाके पूना में करनी। भागा दौड़ी बहुत है। हरे कृष्णा। सो वृंदावन का आनंद लीजिए। हरि बोल।